Today we're going budget wise because we're going to talk about and taste 5 whiskeys that you should be buying under $50. Oh yeah, I'm excited. Let's get into it. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Carlos. Thank you for joining me. Boom, boom, pow, here on the Whiskey Corner. Truly appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out the video, checking out the channel. I want to thank all of you, especially everybody that made it on to the live stream. That was awesome. We had a good time. We had some good pours. Some cool people won some good giveaways. So yeah. Thank you. You guys are all awesome. Also, thank you for everybody that keeps subscribing. We are slowly but surely getting to those 4,000 subscribers, and that's gonna be amazing. So thank you. Coming up, I will let you guys know the bottle that we're giving away at 4,000. So be on the lookout for that. What are we doing today? Well, before we get into that, I forgot to tell you to please subscribe, because that will really help me out, and it will get us to that 4,000 subscriber goal. So yeah, hook it up there. What we're doing today is that I'm going to talk to you about 5 whiskeys, or actually bourbons, that you should be buying that are under $50. Now, they're right at $50, or under is better said, but they're still around 50 bucks, right? And the good thing about it is because, one, whiskey is expensive now. Bourbon has been getting so expensive. And it's crazy, guys, because I remember when the norm was like $50 to $70, and now the norm is like a $100 bottle, right? So we need some of these budget whiskeys. And some people might not call these budget, right? Because maybe $50 isn't in your budget. But definitely, I feel, for me, $50 and under is definitely a budget whiskey. Now, I get these for $50 at the maximum here in my area. And we're going to go through 5. So, yeah, let's get into it, quite honestly. Let me do a little inaugural cheers. So, cheers. Got my little whiskey corner. I never know what to call these. What are these glasses? Well, glasses. It's not a Glen, but you guys see. Cheers. That is so good. That is really freaking good. Yeah, I'm liking that one. That's obviously one of the ones that are on this list. So I didn't want to start with like ones that everybody mentions, right? There's no like Wild Turkey 101 here. There's no Russell's 10. There's no Buffalo Trace here. Actually, none of these are Buffalo Trace, quite honestly. But I wanted to give you a list of 5 that maybe you won't hear of in a lot of lists. So let's get into it. The first one that I gotta tell you is a bottle that I do not have. I don't have this bottle, but I've tasted it numerous times, and I am going to go pick up the bottle. And it is Barrel Bourbon Foundations. Oh, yeah. So this is my barrel number 33 batch. But they have the Foundations. It's a 5-year bourbon, and it's $50, guys. And it is so freaking good. I think it's phenomenal, especially at the $50 price. And you gotta kind of like take that for what it is, because obviously Barrel makes a lot of stuff that are like 70, 80, 90, 100. And then for them to put out a $50 bottle that still tastes really good, oh yeah. You know, I applaud them, and I think that should be definitely on this list. Another one that they definitely put out a lot of bottles that are very expensive, mid-range, and also budget. Well, budget, I guess, depending what you think that is Bardstown. And the one that I'm going to recommend is my new favorite from them, and that is the High Wheat Bourbon. This thing is phenomenal. This is going down as one of my favorites for 2024, that's for sure. I really like this one. It's 106 proof, $50 freaking dollars if you can find it. Sometimes in my area it's on the shelf, sometimes it's not, but it is good either way. I freaking love it. I think that it's something that you guys should definitely go out and buy. This next one, I have to say, is one of my favorite new craft distilleries, I guess you could say it, but at coming in under 50 bucks, I think it's like $45 or $46, it is such a great bourbon, and that is Hard Truth Sweet Mash Bourbon. Guys, this is such a good one. It's not extra sweet, right? I love what they're doing, but it's like you get definitely like those bourbon notes, but then you get some good like caramel and vanilla that just like, it is on point. And again, under 50 bucks at $46, you cannot beat this. I'm loving what Hard Truth is doing. New kid on the block though is from an old distillery. Yeah, it's from Jim Beam. You might know where I'm going with this, but it is one of my favorites now going into the winter or going into the holiday season. Well, one of my favorites, but it's the Jim Beam Winter Reserve. This is a good one. It is probably the cheapest one on this list. This is about $25, $26 in my area. You cannot beat this, guys. I just popped this. I did a review on it the other day, but I'm gonna be drinking this a lot. This goes down with some of my favorite like 80 proofers, which Tin Cup 10 is another one, but this is really good, guys. So can't beat the price. It's a good one. Lastly, the one that I'm drinking here, let's do another cheers, so cheers. And quite honestly, I haven't had this one in a little while, maybe like 2 or 3 months, but I just reminded myself how good this is and why I should be on this list. And it's a cask strength, guys. Cask freaking strength. Oh yes, this is 118 proof. It is Still Austin cask strength. Now, you're probably saying, I don't get that in my area, or I don't get that for $50 in my area. Well, that sucks. But here, these are $50 as long as they're not a store pick, which this is not. They're $50 at my local Total Wine. So, yeah, cannot beat that. It is such a good bourbon, such a good Texas whiskey, and such a good pour either way. All of these are, I would not mind giving 50 bucks or less for any of these. That's my list, guys. Let me know, what are those newish type of bottles, or the ones that normally people don't talk about, that are under 50 bucks, that are on your radar? Comment below. Love talking back and forth with you guys. Please do me some favors. Subscribe, because yeah, we got that goal of 4,000 subscribers. You guys can help out, and I would really appreciate it. Please like or dislike this video. Please check out the Patreon in the description. Shout out to all my patrons. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And guys, if you're thinking about joining, as little as $3 a month will get you in, and that helps out tremendously. You don't know how much that helps out, and I would really appreciate it. I'm gonna serve myself a little bit more of this Still Austin cask strength, and I want you to enjoy that whiskey. Cheers.